Spawning in the top right-hand corner, down 2 to 3, we have from Courage, Shuriken. And from Air Force Ace of Spades, leading 3-2, we have Flo. Now Shuriken has probably been watching the cast. If he has, he will know what is up, or has been informed by his teammates that all we've seen from Flo in the last, well, we've seen 2 games of here, and in looking through replays when I was watching like the last week and stuff, Flo also threw out some 2 gates. So that seems to be the primary build he does. Oh, okay. I was worried. He's just using the probe to go to the gas to get out. Actually, we might see an Expo. We might see Forge FE. Realizing that he's done this too much. It also could be 9-9 proxy in the NAT too. Which I guess is only a mild proxy, but I don't know. Let's see, Forge, Gateway, definitely set up for Forge FE though. And it looks like Shuriken is going to, wait a sec. 9 Scout? He is gonna 9 Scout, okay. First I thought we were gonna see like 999. And I was like, oh, probably just a 9 Scout. Especially with that Overlord they're making. And what will the building be? I suspect Forge. It is a Forge. Alright, so it's going to be FE. We're going to see standard style PvZ. We'll see if Flo can hold up in the standard game. Actually, macroed pretty well against Sentinel. Ended up getting a big army, a lot more resources to be honest. And just kind of ended up rolling over Sentinel. That was the reason why that happened. Now Sentinel did low eco. Obviously 4-gate is pretty low eco. And then 4-gate into 7-gate. It's gonna have a decent number of probe cuts. And we can see the probe going down first, Shuriken. So he should respond with a Nexus. I don't actually know what's going on now. I guess there just wasn't enough minerals, so I sent it back in the main base. Oh, what? What? No. Okay. Not the good response, but I mean it's not the end of the world. It's just there's no need to do a cannon first against a touch. Pool is done. Gas being taken. Third about to be third is thrown down. Ah, not that again. Sec. I'll fix it. Need to reload my stream so I can see what is going on though. Position this sucker. Okay, that's pretty close. I don't think he ended up 10 etching because he 9 scouted. I thought he made more drones, but... and he also only made 2 lings. So the gateway finishing now. Is he going to throw down the cyber core? No, he's going to throw down the second cannon. Where's the core and the gas? Oh, okay. I actually have no idea if a core above a gateway is tight or not. Maybe someone else knows. There's definitely a gap at the top. There might be a gap between the core and the gateway too, depending on how that works out. He does have his gas. He's not mining it though. Should really start that. There we go. What I don't know is I don't know if that's tight. This should be an opening, as judging from the hexes, it'll be open there. And the probe is still alive, still scouting away. It is looking like it might... Oh, no, never mind. It's only being chased by 1 ling. And the rest of the lings here from Shuriken are moving down. And we do see that nicely walled off. I have a feeling this is open. I really do. See, the second gas is being taken here before the Stargate. So we'll probably not see +1, as you usually don't need the gas that fast. It's more likely we'll see Ser DT type stuff, given the quickness of that natural gas. And the core is done. Where is the Stargate? Is he skipping Stargate? I think he's just gonna skip Stargate. And he is getting +1. This is weird. Why does he have the gas? If he's gonna do +1, it's a pretty slow +1 too. Unless it's speed first and he's, I don't know what's going on. +1 DTs. Alright. Don't know this, but we'll just have to wait and see. And Shuriken is just busy droning up at all his bases. And of course Shuriken definitely a scary player in this league, a former D-Ranks individual tournament winner. See, Spire, that is an interesting city. That is the Evo Chamber Spire 2 hatchery SimCity. You can see his 5th hatchery is also going up. The 6th should be going down here fairly soon. Creep colonies being made. I think that's really leaky SimCity, but I don't really know what the game plan is here. I mean, we've got the archive, so we're probably going to see a DT. And then we've got a second gateway. And we've got this gateway also. Very interesting, very interesting. Alright, now the big question is, will Shuriken take the back base with his 6 hatchery, and grab the 4 base, or will he just place it elsewhere and be aggressive? I have a hard time believing this is an actual SimCity, but I don't really know. It might work, I don't know. Scourge are going to arrive, see that there's no Corsairs, holy. And okay, he's just made straight Templar, so not even a DT. And we see lots of eggs being morphed right now. Is this gonna be? It is Muta, okay. Situation just got scary. He's got a few cannon, but he doesn't have an Archon morphed. He's really got nothing to defend this. He could very easily just die to these Muta if Shuriken has good micro. I mean, you can just micro around the Archon too. This is gonna be really, really hard to defend. And yeah, Shuriken does put that 6 hatchery there, taking that 4th base. So we'll see. There's only 1 cannon defending the back minerals, and these Templar are super vulnerably getting picked off as well. We'll see if he does. Actually, there's lots of Templar out. Archons really, really need to be made right now. Or he's just going to run in here and pick off all of these Templar. Okay, 1 Archon is already going down. Will he go in for that Templar? He does. He's going to take 2 shots to get it, but he does get it. And, oh, at the natural, does he see these Templar? He should see him. I'd like to see him kill those off. He gets 1. Oh, he should get 1. Does he get the other? Can he stop the Archon being made? No, he's not going to go chase after the other, I guess, deciding to defend it, not taking down these cannons. Oh, a Storm is going down. That is a really fast Storm. This is just not the proper response from Flo against this. Although Shuriken not having a full complement of Muta, not being able to do terrifying damage here. But if he makes a few more, could easily continue to do quite a bit of damage. But there's no reason to get Stormed that fast against the Muta first build. Just make Archons, Zealots, and you can do a big timing attack there, especially if you go Sairs. As this is just straight Muta first. Yeah, it's pretty hard to make Storms hit Mutas. It's pretty obnoxious. That's why I always go Corsairs. Then you don't even have to worry about it. And Corsairs are pretty useful in general. A 3rd creep, a little surprised by that given the unit count is pretty low. Although there are 2 Archons, and he did go only Muta right now. His leg speed is still not done though, and the Muta are flying around. Need to be careful of this Archon, but gonna go in for the Templar. Oh, yeah, weird angle he picks there. But he has not, he's not assassinated the Templar. He definitely can. Oh, Storm going down, but it is not a good one. He finally picks it off. Nice job there, somehow avoiding the Archon fire. Actually looked for sure like he was gonna get it. Yeah, that's basically, I think, the issue is that Flo doesn't seem to have any sort of a crisp FE. It's just kind of various buildings. Here we go. running back across the bridge. There are plenty of hiders out here, so he should hold this pretty well. Especially with the two sunken there behind a nice wall. And yeah, this is not going to do anything at all. Very easily repelled, not a scary attack. Especially not behind that SimCity. And this last Templar actually is in a pretty safe spot. Now it's getting a little more exposed. Can he keep it? Oh, pretty good storm there. There we go. The patrol micro looks like finally picks off that Templar. And this is why you don't just... I don't know. This is not working out for him. That was like so many lost Templar. Like if you would have gone for like dedicated like 2 Archon or something, possibly could have done some damage with that, but he needs to take a third, and he's gonna try to, but if he gets wind of it, actually he's taking a 5th base as well, so I don't think he hasn't drone though at the 4th, which is pretty common to not drone at the 4th, especially against a spinning forge. But he is grabbing his 5th base as well, so even getting the 3rd base is going to make it hard for Flo. This Zealot here is actually not going to go and scout, but it might have from the ledge here seen the creep. I'm not sure. Oh, well, this is definitely going to see it. There's a lot of Zealots, though. This just needs to be wary of that one Archon. Might be able to deny this base, though. Oh, it's actually finished, so he might be able to kill it. I don't know if the Hydra count is high enough for Shuriken yet to engage this, especially with trying to take this 5th fast. And the Meteor actually going to fly and probably look for and shut down the 3rd base. And Shuriken says, okay, I can't defend this base. I'll let it die. It's only 300 minerals. And here come the Muta looking for... Oh, there's no Templar back at home being made. It's just lots and lots and lots of Zealots. Just hardcore pure Zealots. Oh, there's actually one there. I don't know where it came from. Or maybe it came from a dying Templar. There we go. The 3rd base spotted and shut down. And it looks like he's trying to do Zealot attacks on both sides, but obviously neither of these are going to be particularly effective. Hydra's going... I don't really know where they're going. But lots of Hydras in each base, and without storms, it's just not scary. Now, if you get attacked with a bunch of high Templar in your natural, it's pretty scary because the Hydra are so clumped up and you're limited room to move, and he's just going to sack the next. He's going to run here with the Zealots. This is going to do absolutely nothing, especially with 3 Sunkens behind SimCity. The Archon is pretty nice, though, for the splash damage, but more Hydra are popping here. I'd like to see them a bit more spread out, but obviously this attack is going to get cleaned up really easy, and Flo is forced to turn tail and run. And now Shuriken, I think, is at the point where he can move out. I mean, there's no Templar with storms. He's got a pretty sizable Hydra force that can come out from both bases. He's just doing a nice job going back, letting those Zealots, trying to bait those Zealots back into the sunken colonies. And here we go, Muta picking off a bunch of those Zealots. Actually, he could spread even and kill this Archon if he wanted to, but he's not doing that. Does take a few shots, doesn't really lose many Muta, though, only one. And now here come the Hydras, coming in from all sides from Shuriken. And there's one Templar here. I don't even know if it has a storm. And he's actually going to bust the front. A little risky. I would have liked him to see that there was no Templar there first, but he has been killing a lot with his Muta and is doing a pretty good job here. The cannons are down at the front, and Flo is totally out of position to defend this, maybe trying to sandwich the army, but the rest of the Hydra from Shuriken needs to get over. He's trying to pick off this Templar. There we go. Now focusing on it. The Templar does go down, and we might see a little bit of a counterattack here from Flo. I don't like the idea. I hope he doesn't go back. Okay, he's not. Or is he? Going back across the bridges doesn't make any sense. That would be a horrible angle to pick to fight from. But it looks like the natural is busted, and really Flo is probably going to die. I'm not sure these units can really do a whole lot against it. And it looks like Shuriken is about to even it up 3-3, sending it to the critical ace match, which might be a ZVZ. I know City Shuffle has been a very strong player for ace. So he might be who we see next. A good storm going down the Hydra, but Shuriken actually, too slow to move out of the way, but I'm not sure it matters. There's just way too many Hydra. There's no more Templar. They've been picked off all game. The aimless build from Flo, not good enough to deal with Shuriken's more tight 6-hatch build. And everything is dying. All the units are gone. The Dragoon's coming out too late to do anything. There's one Templar left, maybe with one storm, but it doesn't really matter. The 3rd base is killed. The natural is raised. There is nothing Flo can do at this point. And he is about to be overrun, and GG. So we have what might be called an ace match to decide the D ranks finals. Who will it be for sure? We'll have to wait and see. My prediction is that it will be City Shuffle. That is hard to say. I really want to throw, because there's this shuffle, I'm kind of like pre-preparing to say S, so I really, really want to say Shitty Shuffle instead of City Shuffle. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is final game time. As we wait for Air Force Ace of Spades to announce their ace player. Going to be going up against one of the D-Ranks All-Kill Team League or D-Ranks individual tournament winners. Sniper saying this is all gone according to plan. Score is 3-3, Fabiano. We are about to witness the ace match. Chris Solo, where are you? We need to know what the map pool is available. Chris Solo saying it's in the thread, but I will type it for you too because I am nice. I don't even know. Oh, Othello or Outsider, both strange maps. Oh, Coliseum's pretty standard. Has a pretty easy to take third. With gas. Alright, it is Shitty Shuffle, and it is going to be on Coliseum. The final game. It comes down to this, a season's work of preparation, of hard work. It comes down to one ZVZ between Shitty Shuffle and Sarukin. Guess it's going to be Gal 1. I think Sarukin is going to be hosting. Some BM / smack talk being laid down by Courage. And where is City Shuffle? Yeah, I wasn't able to play that qualifier for the same reason. Kick the obs, kick the obs. No obs are allowed. There we go. Alright, so, ZVZ time. ZVZ to decide it all. Hopefully they'll pick same builds and we'll get pure skill to see who wins, but we'll just have to wait and find out what's about to happen. Into Coliseum, the final match to decide the D-Ranks All-Kill Team League. Here we go. Top left-hand corner as our purple Zerg, we have City Shuffle. And in the bottom left-hand corner as our blue Zerg, we have Sarukin. What will they have in store? What is going through their minds as they try to anticipate what build the other person might do? It actually seems like there is a tiny bit of lag in this game, unfortunately. Of all the matchups to get it, too. Hopefully it'll fix itself and straighten out. See the Overlord scouting incorrectly for City Shuffle, but correctly for Sarukin. So that's going to be a nice advantage for him. He will know what is going on much, much sooner. And right now it looks like both players are just droning up. So we're not going to see any like 4 pools or shit like that. No, none of those kind of shenanigans. Not very common in CVZ, but every once in a while. Every once in a while it happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 drones. We got an egg going on here. Got the same thing here. It looks like these are both Overlords. Although I'm trying to see for sure from build times, but I'm pretty sure they both are. So we shouldn't see any super build order wins here. There's not going to be any 9 pool speeds, given that both players are making Overlords. So now what is it going to be? Shitty City Shuffle making the extra drones. We're probably going to see, well, it could be 12 either. So both players, looks like we might actually get a same build. Oh, is it going to be Pool or is it going to be Hatch? It's going to be Hatch from City Shuffle, and it's going to be okay, so we get mirror builds. I'm actually really glad of this. It would have been really kind of a shame to see the finals go down in 9 pool speed against 12 Hatch or something. So this is going to be pure ZVZ skill right here. We get to see it decided in the most legit way possible. Who micros their Muta and Ling better? And makes better decisions. I mean, there's a little more to it than just micro, but there's the Pool, and the Pool. Maybe 10 HP ahead for Shuriken, but nothing too significant. We can see the gas going up for Shuriken. Will Shitty be... God, that is hard to say. City. Because there's the shuffle in there. Alright, so the gas will be going up. I think. Or is he going to go for Ling play? Or just squeeze out more drones? It's like me and the word scenario. I used to always say it scenario. It's just one of those things, one of those words I cannot say. Yeah, I'm inadvertently trash talking. If anyone though, I should be trash talking Courage, because you guys are the ones that beat me. So I don't have anything against Spades. I don't even think we played them maybe once, but I don't even think I played in that series. Oh, it's 3 Hatch Ling, so it's Ling all in from City Shuffle against Mutas from Shuriken. Actually, wait, no, is this going to be +1 Lings? Oh my god, this is going to be baller. If he holds and gets +1 Lings are so good. So good. I don't know if you guys have ever played ZVZ with him, but against the 3 hatches, he has to be careful to not die before this point. The 3rd hatchery comes a bit later in this build. You get it really when +1's pretty close to being done, but it's very, very dangerous. There's a replay I saw of... Random Korean was the one who I first saw post about it, and he did a replay where he had 20 Lings, and he went up against, he had 25 Lings, and he went up against 20 Lings and 2 Sunkens, and just, rolled it with, 15 left over. It was absolutely, positively absurd how much they beat through it. But he does have a lot of drones, which is interesting to me that he's going for 3 hatches, and here come a bunch of Lings. But they are getting picked out while they're getting damaged. We'll see if he retreats to deal with those. No, he does not. He does know there's lots of things. I'd like to see Shuriken forming a little bit better arc. He's actually attacking the Sunken, which is not necessary, unless this is actually intentional, but he's going to kill off the Sunken, so it is dead. I think Shuriken has more Lings, but who has the better arc? Oh, it's becoming a way better arc for City Shuffle, and could it end right here? No, they both pull back. Ling count's actually still staying pretty even, but there is going to be 3 hatches of Ling reinforcements here, which is very, very scary, very tense moment. He needs that +1 to finish. We're going to be keeping an eye on that as we go. I am positive that's what he's researching. +1. Oh, a nice surround, too. He can pick off all of these, but somehow City Shuffle escapes and gets out of there. And now Shuriken is overcoming the micro from City. And with this Ling advantage, if he can just hold out a little longer for his +1 to finish, his Lings will become suddenly ridiculously effective. And I don't think... Well, actually, where's the Overlord for City Shuffle? It has not arrived yet. He hasn't seen that, so if he doesn't click on the Lings and notice there's +1 soon to be... Oh, good point, good point. Harem mentioning that killing that Sunk makes it impossible for Gao to sunken up that choke, which means you can't defend your natural with natural and main with sunken colonies. You could put some on the high ground and maybe hold there that way, but we'll see. He's got a nice position and he's just waiting. How close is that upgrade? It is a pretty slow upgrade, so we're probably still 30 seconds to a minute away from it, so he's just trying to hold until that kicks in, and I hope to God he gets +1 attack. He's adding this chamber, so we should be getting pretty close to the point where it's +1, and City Shuffle should not be attacking into this. He needs to wait for... Well, he can't wait, though, because it's going to be +1. And there we go. City Shuffle getting a better arc, but there's too many Lings here right now from Shuriken, who has absolutely rolled over the Lings of City Shuffle. And how close is he to the +1? Is he going to commit to the attack? Will it kick in at just the right moment? That's going to be awesome if +1 kicks in, ready to see a rise. But there's actually a Sunken, but +1 Ling's so strong. He's attacking this directly. I'm not sure he should be doing this. Shuriken saying easy peasy. The +1 kicking in now. The Lings are suddenly going to be very, very effective, which might be a bit confusing. Going to be wondering how it does it so well. Shuriken maybe a little bit easy, a little bit too fast on the BM, but now, unfortunately, Shuriken's Lings are worth so much more than the Lings of City Shuffle. But he should not be engaging this. He needs to wait for his Ling count to get a little bit greater. Neither player is going for Lair, and City Shuffle is actually getting out a lot of drones. No one has resumed gas mining yet, have they? No, they have not. So it's going to stay to Ling, so Shuriken is going to return to home and regather and get ready to defend, which you'll be able to do easily, and might be looking even to sneak in a few Lings for a counterattack. And this is so weird to see ZVZ with this many drones. I mean, City Shuffle is quietly making a boatload of drones, folks. A boatload. Which has me a little worried. I mean, he's getting enough. I don't know. He's going to be able to throw down a lot of hatcheries or something. Call him City Man, and suddenly that fixes it. That's gonna work. Or I could just call him City Dancer. Blue is Shuriken. He has +1 Lings. So here comes Shuriken regrouping. Oh, and actually, he wants to make sure he doesn't die. He's droned up so hard. I like this decision. He's adding 2 high ground Sunkens because he's got an incredibly superior drone count right now. I mean, he's got drones on every single mineral patch, and Shuriken is not mining from this at all. And here we go. Shuriken is going in for the bust again, and the Sunken falls. There's a lot more Lings from City Shuffle, and there's the Sunken on top, but they are +1 for Shuriken, which makes them very powerful, but not powerful enough. A few are going to run by, though. Maybe try to pick off a drone. I'm not sure they will be able to. Actually, they get one. Will he go into the back base as well and scout the lair? He has not seen the lair yet. He's actually getting a lot of drone kills. And City sent those Lings back thinking, oh, 5 would handle 4 easy, but nope, +1, not going to happen. And more Lings are streaming in. Shuriken is trying to do damage here, and by getting past the Sunkens, he is certainly being able to do that. And these Lings just slaughter the Lings of City Shuffle, but there's just not enough right now from Shuriken, who's being really obnoxious with this Ling. You can see the lair is done. No sign of a Spire yet, though. No sign of the Muta transition. And a few Lings at the front, but with those 2 Sunkens to defend, he needs to pull back out of here. That is a little too much to take on, especially if he gets choked in that corridor. Let's take a quick look at Shuriken's drone count. He's going back to mining gas, but he's only got 7 on minerals, so he can produce from like 2 and like a third hatches. It's like 3 drones to produce Lings consistently, and it's like 5 drones on minerals to produce like Hydras consistently, if I recall correctly. Oh, engagement here going to go obviously in the way of, this has got to be a little confusing for City Shuffle if he hasn't noticed that he's got the +1. Because Shuriken is easily winning these, or at least doing decently in these hopelessly outnumbered battles that should go absolutely terrible. And that is so. He's got his Spire up way faster, way better economy, which is absolutely true. He's taking a second gas, and I'm afraid Shuriken is about to be in a bad spot. I mean, he's really not going to be able to kill him with these +1 Lings. And yeah, just good drone count. And faster Spire, faster everything. The position is looking very, very grim right now for Shuriken. And he's even got more Lings too. He's got enough to probably just roll over this. And Shuriken is going to need to spore up for certain. He's adding the 2 spore colonies there. And the Spire is finishing. There are a lot of larvae around. We'll see how much gas he stockpiled for Muta. Or did he have a slow Overlord? Yeah, it looks like he forgot some Overlords. Although actually some eggs being morphed. I doubt that's 4 Overlords being made. That'd be a little bit on the silly side. And here comes the mass Lings pouring out now from City Shuffle. And Shuriken realizing, yes, he does need to go home. He's got a lot himself, though. He could defend, and City just pulls back into his main base. And there's an Overlord. Oh my god, it's 2 Overlords. Were there Overlords here, too? Please tell me these weren't all Overlords. Please don't make me cry. Okay. There's at least 1 Muta out. So that is going to get chased away. You should see the morphed... Oh, the spores are already morphed. Maybe a little bit faster than necessary, but... he's not... Just the drone count is so much better. Although Shuriken is beginning to drone. Just trying to catch up to City Shuffle's drone count. And that Overlord is dead. Oh, he's going to lose 2 Overlords. Pretty unfortunate there. I'm not sure why 2 were there. That's definitely more than you need. And there we go. The Spire is finally started. Let's see how we look at... Oh, I can't see the amount of gas. Aww. I was going to see where that's at. Oh, and the Lings for Shuriken are getting mowed over. He's going to have to hide out at his spore colonies, or he will just die to Ling counter here, or Ling muta counter if he doesn't go hide at the spores. But this is really, really, really a dangerous situation. We'll see if City Shuffle just goes for the win outright with Ling Muta or what. I think he's actually he's trying to sneak his Lings over here into this hatchery, turning back, and now everything is going to start pouring into this base, and he's going to start overwhelming here, and I'm not sure he can hold this base, especially, oh, actually, he might be able to, and everything is targeting down the first spore, and he's going in for the second spore. Oh, there we go, retreating the Muta actually to pick off some of the Lings so that City Shuffle's Lings can win. It looks like he's broken the natural hatchery, which is the downfall, and Shuriken says, ah, and it looks like Air Force Ace of Spades is about to take down the two-time champs Courage. City Shuffle responding in turn with his own easy peasy and a smiley face, and it looks like there is nothing left for Shuriken to do as Ace takes control of the game. There is nothing remaining. He can just run over this. There aren't Lings, and everything is about to fall. Shuriken will probably stay in it till about the end, but this is over, folks. There is nothing left he can do. The last spore colony is falling. There are Lings attacking it from all sides. Everything is gone. The drones are all dead, and this is decided. Air Force Ace of Spades, your champion for this season of D-Rank's All-Kill Team League. As it ends, wow, wow, wow. He is going to do one last thing with these Lings, but this is over. Nicely played by both teams, but ultimately proves to be too strong, and GG. 4-3, Air Force Ace of Spades.